Hello, it's Joris from Redwig. Today we're gonna talk about last update we had to Monkey Fortress. Character creation, styles and texture, construction system.
Oh my.
Lot of new features added to Monkey Fortress. Like the last time, before beginning the video, subscribe to channel. And if you like it, press thumbs up. About a month ago, we reworked the Recoil system of our game. We had fun with your comment asking if it was the spray of VALORANT or CSGO. In fact, we were inspired by the Warhol's video, how does the recoil work in Counter-Strike. The video is very well explained, you can find it in the description below. Each weapon has its different recoil pattern. In a FPS game, we always have a favorite weapon according to its skin, its angling, its damage, and above all the recoil system of the weapon. Hence the importance of adding several weapons in the future. Remember, during the first devlog, I introduced you to destruction by voxel. But we decided to change the method to CSG destruction. Constructive solid geometry adds more realism and dynamism to the game. But what is CSG? When destroying a wall, Boolean operations of difference or subtraction are applied to the object. For example, on Blender, here is a model of a wall on the bullet object. The bullet object will pierce through a wall on both sides. And with the Boolean function, we can notice that the wall has made the difference between the bullet object compared to the wall object. The only problem with this method is that quads are generated to model the whole. It is the reason for why walls are 8 grids and no more for optimization. We have also implemented the wallbang. Depending on the weapon with which you shoot, more or less damage will be applied to the player behind the wall. We realized that there was no way to determine who are allies from enemies. At the beginning we want to add a basic armor to determine the team, but that did not fit with who decided to implement aesthetic in the game. That's why we choose to implement a Fresnel shader. Valorant also use this Fresnel shader, and I personally find it prettier than an halo. During the last devlog, I also presented you the possibility of creating your character, but it was not implemented in the game. Now we have the possibility to modify the character in real time, thanks to more than 100 shape keys included in the character. Of course, the HUD is still working. We don't have the names of the part of the face we are modifying yet. And in the future, we would like to create a menu before joining a game. But s&box does not allow us to move players between servers. During the last video, you could see our map MF Underground in grayboxing. Grayboxing is an important step, especially in a FPS game where we find several lines of fire. During the creation of my first maps on Hammer 2, I unfortunately did not do this technique and I realized that the map was not optimized. Optimization in a shooting game is the key, and that the map was not really suitable for a shooter after testing. Nothing more frustrating than finishing a map but realizing that it's not playable and that after multi-testing we do not have the crush. During the creation of this map, I had to learn a new software, Substance Designer. I like this software. A little complicated to handle, but from the moment you understand the logic, you just have to think about a texture and the magic happens. If I had to judge a map today by disregarding that it's not finished, because textures, assets are missing, and all the lights still have to be done. There are some interesting places, but I can always do better. That's why for the next map, I will surely learn concept art and perspective drawing. I used pure ref to make boards, but these are ID boards taken from the internet. I can give my personal touch. I'm impressed by the professionalism of the concept artists. We find a beautiful board on ArtStation. The fact of drawing your map before making it must greatly facilitate the task. During a next devlog, I will try to put it seriously and offer you boards. So much to learn in creating a video game. I encourage a lot of people to create a video game because it's a great experience that forces us to surpass ourselves by setting goals that are sometimes difficult to achieve but that are growing internally. We are happy with the progress made so far and look forward to continuing in this direction. I hope you enjoy this video. For people with a s&box key, we will do a first playtest on January 7, 2023. The people present at this session will unlock special gifts that you can find on our site Redux Studio. Thanks to like this video and join us on Discord. Happy New Year, a Merry Christmas, and we meet again next year.